how do I know if my course idea is too broad or too niche? That's a really good question. So when you're looking at identifying a transformation for an online course, the first thing you want to have a clear starting point of like where the student should go from this, they call it an A to B journey. So when you're looking at your course topic idea, you really want to make sure that you have a clear transformation statement. So what is the promise? What are you promising these clients are going to have achieved, have done, have accomplished by the end of your course? What results should they be able to see? Maybe you were a new mom and you had a baby and you were able to lose, they've lost 725 pounds, and that's your transformation. That through working with me, you'll have learned my step-by-step methodology to be able to implement into your life to shed those last 25 pounds within a 90-day period. So it's a clearly defined transformation in their head. The clients that are in that market for that particular offer know that by the end of the program, I will be equipped and empowered with all the tools to be able to lose this weight. And if that student then applies it, they can expect to have similar results and more better. So you need to really make sure that you understand what that transformation is. Once you have that transformation, then, speak to that because it has been your experience. And you'll be able to reverse engineer the steps that you took to get from being overweight by that 25 pounds to have that 25 pounds and know those steps that you took, those things that you implemented during that process to be able to lose that weight. You want to make sure that you have one clear transformation in your online course. You don't want the transformation to be too big. For instance, Course Creators Academy, if I were teaching you how to scale online business from idea to scaling your business to a multiple seven-figure business, that would be a really long course, right? There's a lot of steps and a lot of skills that you need to develop as a business owner to be able to go from being a brand new online course creator and coach scaling to seven figures. And what can happen is that if you make that course too big, it can really overwhelm your students and they don't see the results or the success that they're expecting in a short period of time. That can relate to a lot of overwhelm for them. It can relate to having a lot of churn, people asking for refunds and so forth because they don't feel like they're getting the results that the course promised to give. So you really want to make sure that you're solving one problem, like one main problem through your course. Like I did the Academy, Course Creators Academy, you are learning how to design, develop, and run profitable and engaging online courses and coaching programs, no matter what your audience size is in 60 days or less. So I'm setting you up for success to be able to create that course. The next step is then how do you market, launch, and sell that online course? So that's what Course Launch Mastery Society is all about, the various marketing strategies, be able to take that course now that you've created and then how to market it and sell it, how to get the system set up, like automated marketing strategies. And then the next piece of my ecosystem is a signature course launch system. So helping you develop a signature system that you can package into multiple products and services in your product suite to really be able to scale your business. So think of that from that perspective. And I hope that answers that question. You don't want to solve too many problems. You really want to have this sweet spot, which is your experience, market demand, and a monetizable transformation. We really want to make sure that before you even create it, that you're validating that there is market demand for this course. And, we have some modules inside of the academy that really dive into this. And this is where when you're going through module one and choosing your course topic, that you are really diving into how to do that market research. But simple ways that you can do this is by getting in front of your ideal client and offering some free strategy calls or free clarity sessions with these people to be able to hear from them firsthand what they're experiencing, what their problems are, their pain points are, what kind of online course they would like to have, what you're thinking of would be of interest to them, why or why not. That is the best way to get market research. The other way too is to really go through in lesson two of module one. We really go through and really helping you to be able to do this market research. So you can poll your audience by sending them it's a Google survey or, having questions in the email. You can use your stories, like your Instagram stories or Facebook stories, and have polls on there asking, if they have any particular interest in, being able to do X, Y, Z. I'm looking for 3 people that want to get this particular result in this particular period of time. Raise your hand if that's something that interests you. And those people, if you have at least one person that is responding to those polls or to that market research, whether it's via phone calls, via polls that you're doing, it's via looking in other Facebook groups or online hubs that you can go to be able to see the questions that people are asking. You can look on Amazon as well and see if there are any books about the topic that you're wanting to create a course about. If there are any courses about the topic that you want to create a course about, like checking to see what your competitors are offering. You want there to be people in your particular niche that are servicing your clients, right? That's the sweet spot. That's where you want to be because you know that there is market demand for a particular online course or coaching program when you're in this sweet spot, when you're taking your experiences, your expertise, your gifts, you're marrying it with market demand. You're saying that your competitors have similar courses, coaching programs, masterminds, and so forth, serving the same audience with a offering that offers similar transformation that you want to offer. And that's monetizable transformation, meaning that people are willing to invest money into solving this problem. That is your sweet spot. You want to make sure that you have one specific outcome that you're helping people with. Too many problems, make it unfocused, make it like confusing. Your clients are not even sure what it is you're selling or what it is that they would be getting out of there. And a confused client, a confused market never buys, right? If you confuse, you lose. Any questions about that as you're working through choosing your course topic? Post your ideas over in the Facebook group, and we'd be happy to get feedback on those and let you know whether or not it is a winning idea. As well, utilize ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude AI. Those are also really good tools to really help you validate and dig deeper and help you to be able to validate that offer.